Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I wanted to do a little different type of video. I wanted to kind of just talk about and then kind of like analyze and do some predictions about on Rosalia's new upcoming album called LUX, which will be out November 7th. A couple like weeks or months ago, I started hearing about rumors about her new album, and there was some media that were reporting that it was going to come out in November, and they even like talked about the name being Lux. But I didn't actually like believe in them because it was kind of just like a rumor. So I'm actually really surprised that all those rumors were true. Like, it's coming out in a few weeks. It's coming out really soon, November 7th, and it is called Lux. So yeah, I'm very excited about this project. Rosalia is one of my favorite artists of all time. She is like an artist. She has like an artistic vision, and she really executes it very well, which is pretty rare nowadays. The first off, I wanted to kind of look at the album cover. So I really like this album cover. I think it's very well, the theme is very like spiritual and like about religion, and I feel like it's very telling from the album cover. She has like the veil, and then also the white, but then also her lips are like gold, which is very like Catholic to me. I don't know. But I also find the apparel that she's wearing and the way her hands are, like, it's almost like she's being like sealed. I feel like that's very kind of dark. So I'm really interesting. It's very interesting because I feel like maybe even though it might be about religion and like light, there also might be some dark elements to it. But I also feel like this album cover kind of reminds me of kind of like a very like high-end luxury photo shoot, if that makes sense. Just like the way the letters are like spread out, and then the quality of the picture just gives me that vibe. But I know that Rosalia is very like into fashion, so maybe she did get some inspiration from that. But I really like the album cover. I think it's I feel like it would fit the album very well, and I just love the way it looks. And after doing some research, I was like, what the hell does Lux even mean? So for those who don't know, Lux is the unit of illuminance, which is basically the unit for like the amount of light that falls on a surface, which I think is very on theme about like spirituality. So my predictions for this album is that it's most likely going to be about like spirituality. It's basically confirmed. She said that it's about religion. So but I think it's gonna be about like finding peace and your spirituality after like chaos in your life. Just because I feel like Motomami was very kind of like chaotic. It was about fame and like luxury stuff, which I think can become very chaotic. You know, like the motorcycles. That one was just very chaotic and very like upbeat. So I feel like this album's gonna be more slowed down, more spiritual, and more like at peace after the chaos from Motomami. I also have a strong feeling that this album's gonna go back to kind of like El Mar Querer, and kind of go back to those Spanish traditional or like flamenco Spanish music, which honestly that's my favorite Rosalia. I feel like she shines very well. El Mar Querer is one of my favorite albums of all time. I really hope that she goes into that type of music in this album, and I have a strong feeling that she is. I also have a prediction that the music is going to be very kind of like eerie church music, kind of like a little bit haunting. I don't know, I just feel like I'm kind of getting that vibe so far, and I'm honestly here for that. I think it would be I feel like her voice would be perfect for that type of music. And the track list just came out a few days ago, so I also wanted to look into the track list and kind of just like see what the track list looks like. Okay, so right now I'm in the Rosalia LUX website, and okay, that's pretty cool. I noticed that wherever you like touch the pointer of like the website is a light. I don't know if you guys can see that. I'm like screen recording right now, but that's a very nice touch, which also is kind of fits Lux, because Lux is like the unit of light on a surface, and this is like showing light on the surface. That's a really nice thing they added. Oh, there's a signed vinyl. Okay, we're gonna look at the vinyls later on, but right now we're gonna look at the track list. Okay, so track list. I don't know what mauve one means. Is that like the first section? Sexo, violencia y llantas? Llantas? Lantas? Sorry, my Spanish is not the best, but it translates to sex, violence, and I think llantas. I don't know if that's how you say it, but that's wheels. So, oh, maybe she starts off with kind of like with the themes of Motomami. I think that's probably how she starts. So then I think my prediction will be right. Like it's more about like finding your spiritual self and like the peace after a chaotic life and just like a chaotic phase in your life. I think that one's gonna be probably more like upbeat song, more kind of like Motomami, and then the second song is Reliquia. I'm not sure what that means. De Venise Porcelana. Porcelana means porcelain, right? Mio Cristo. Cristo is Christ, and mio means mine, so my Christ. Okay, so I think we start off. I think we're probably gonna start off with like a banger, and it's gonna go into more like the church sounds and more like spiritual sounds and just more peaceful. And then the second part, Bergain, La Perla, Mundo Nuevo, De Madruga. I feel like some of these are not in Spanish. I don't think they're Spanish. I know Mundo Nuevo is Spanish, is New World. La Perla, the Pearl. But the rest, I'm not sure if I don't think they're in Spanish. So is she going to do like different languages? That would be very interesting, actually. And then third section, Dios es un stalker. Is that what it's supposed to say? God is a stalker. That's an interesting track. La Yugular. I don't know what that means. Oh, that's definitely not in Spanish. I don't know what that is. Neither is the other one. Suave Non Blanc. And Jenny. Oh, there's exclusive tracks. Okay, so is that only for the vinyls? Or are the exclusive tracks just for vinyls? So yeah, these are very interesting track titles. I'm not sure what most of these mean. But also like the Spanish ones are very interesting. Like I have no idea what they're going to be about. And then the last section, Novia Robot Girlfriend. I think it's going to be more like an upbeat song, to be honest. La Rumba del Perdón. The Rhythm of Forgiveness. Okay, I think I'm going to claim that one. I think that sounds very interesting. Memory, Magnolias, like the flowers. Okay, I don't know what to think about this track list. Like, I can't really predict. It sounds very on theme, but also like I just have no idea what it's going to sound like. But I think the tracks that I'm going to claim are Sexo, Violencia, Llantas, Dios es un stalker. That one sounds very interesting. And Novia Robot, whatever. Yeah. What tracks are you guys claiming? Let me know in the comments below what tracks you guys are claiming or which ones sound interesting to you guys. Okay, now that we're here, I wanted to look at the vinyl photos because those just recently dropped and they look, yeah, let's just analyze those and then just see what I can interpret from them. So this is the pictures for the vinyl. I'm not sure if all the vinyls have the same picture. I'm guessing they do, but the first one, this one is, oh wait, is that her hair is like painted into like a crown, like the Christ crown. This looks very oh, she's like nude. This reminds me a lot of like when Christ like dies and they like have to they bury him in like this white, or they carry him down from the cross in this white sheet. This is like what it's giving me. And very like purity vibes. But yeah, this is very interesting. This second one, Also very, oh, okay, so that's the shirt that she has in the album cover, but then it opens up into an angel wing, into like angel wings. That's very interesting. Okay, it's kind of a little bit odd because there's like people walking behind her. It's not like a professional shoot, but yeah, I'm really intrigued by this. It almost feels like she did this out in public, but it's like on purpose. Yeah, I don't know what to think about this. They feel very odd to me, and also very a little bit sinister in some way. Like the way she's like laying on the ground looks like she's like in pain, and then there's a hand grabbing on her, the hand right here grabbing on her. Yeah, this is very interesting. Okay, in the middle one, it's just her kind of like running around while it's like raining, but the rain is made into like, or is it rain? It's just very like something like white falling down on her. Okay. It's kind of like the same photo shoot from this one, but it just has those like those white stuff on it. And then this one, ooh, I think this one looks like from the original album cover. It's just her in the ground with the white shirt. So yeah, the themes is very white, very like pure, very simple. I really like this one, the one where she's like in the veil, or like it just looks like a veil over her, but it looks like it's cortinas or something. Yeah. Okay. This is very interesting actually. And then the opening, like the vinyl, the opening vinyl is a picture, kind of looks like the photo shoot from this one. But it's her just looking straight into the camera, which gives you a very like kind of sinister vibe. Like the way she's looking straight at the camera looks very sinister-y to me. I don't know why. And then the last one is this outfit, which is kind of like a dress, but it kind of opens up into like angel wings. This photo shoot is very odd to me just because it doesn't feel professional. It feels like kind of like she just took it, kind of like if you had like a photo shoot with your iPhone. But I think that's probably the vibe that she's going through. I think the only like professional one is probably the first one, this one here. I really like that hair thing that she did, where she kind of painted her hair to look kind of like she has like a crown on. I think that's very interesting. Okay, so now I wanted to watch some TikToks with you guys to kind of just understand what's been going on and like what people are getting from this.
Rosalia is officially saying goodbye to her Motomami era and making way for her brand new album. Or bueno, at least that's what we think. Here's what we know so far. The rumor started back in the summer when fans noticed that Rosalia had filed a new trademark under the music category.
Yeah, that's what I saw, but I didn't know.
And immediately the internet thought, this is a new album.
I didn't think it was an album, to be honest.
Came and went and nothing happened. It wasn't until her Elle magazine interview that we got some kind of confirmation. The magazine accidentally published an article saying that she was going to release a new album in November.
Yeah.
However, they quickly took it down and pretended like that was never published. No public statements were made.
Okay, so that was not made on purpose. Like they weren't supposed to leak that out, but they accidentally leaked it. Okay.
About it. Then comes September and it's fashion week, and all of a sudden we see Rosalia everywhere. And based off of the Motomami era, we know that she likes to roll out her albums with fashion.
Yeah.
This time we see her out and about wearing a lot of white, a lot of black. And there was already speculation on the internet that the theme of her brand new album would have a lot to do with religion. So the black.
Okay, I find the black is very contrast. So I don't know if it's going to be about religion, but also maybe something deeper than that. You know, like the kind of like a dark side to religion. I don't know. But the photo shoot has been all in white. Like the vinyl ones has been all in white, but she has been wearing more black and white. So that's interesting. I feel like that has something to do with it, but I'm not sure right now.
and white outfits really fueled this theory, but still no confirmation. Fast forward to October 13th, and then we get a post of sheet music on her Substack. Fast forward to October 13th, and then we get a post of sheet music on her Substack.
Okay, yeah, I've seen that too.
And then today, October 15th, all of a sudden we start seeing these Spotify billboards of Rosalia everywhere. And then to officially kill off the Motomami era, she changed her profile picture.
Yeah, I've seen that too.
New album. When? We don't know. Is it called LUX? Maybe. All we have is sheet music.
Okay, and I did find some people, some TikToks of people who use the sheet music, because I'm pretty sure it's probably like sheet music from her album, like what the sound is. So I definitely wanted to see what people who like know how to read music and know how to play music got from it. So this is the first one. Yeah, it's a very kind of like Spanish folk. Yeah, that sounds very beautiful, actually. Oh. Yeah, if that's what the vibe is gonna be, I think I'm really gonna like this. I think her voice would fit so perfect with that type of sound. And then there's this other one about like a Brazilian funk beat. So I thought that was very interesting. Yeah, if this is real, that will be a banger. Like. And then she did post a clip of her in church with the music. So I think maybe that's the music that was in the sheet. So I also want to react to that. The way she's laughing. Yeah, it's kind of like the vibe that I think the album's going to sound like. A little bit like haunting, but very like church. Church music is kind of haunting to me, to be honest. It's also like very beautiful. Yeah, I think that's the vibe that we're gonna get. Which honestly, I'm here for it. I think Rosalia really is an artist who executes something like something odd, like something that you wouldn't expect to sound good, but then she makes it sound like very good. Like she's just a great artist. And there's another TikTok of someone explaining details of the album. I wanted to watch that with you guys as well.
Rosalia announces her brand new album, LUX. It comes out November 7th, y'all. And look at this album cover. Like, yeah. I am fully obsessed.
Same.
It is unfortunate that New York City launched the album cover before it was supposed to, which was a little disappointing because Rosalia has been announcing this live that she was going to do on TikTok to announce that.
New York City, you're messy for that. Why would y'all do that?
Album cover. In this live, she also debuted
the hair
inspo for LUX, which is a blonde halo around the hair. So hairstylists are really about to hate their jobs right now. Her live on TikTok did get cut short though because she did spark up a cigarette, and you know TikTok do not like that. Wow. So she had to take it over to Instagram. But like, can we talk about the visuals for the vinyl? This is the back cover.
Ooh, I did not see that.
So angelic yet sinister about this aesthetic.
Yeah, exactly. That's what
LUX.
I was saying.
Now it's been alleged these are some of the songs on the track list. Some features were also revealed, like Bjork, Carmino, Estrella Morente, Silvia Perez Cruz, La Escolnia de Montserrat, El Cor de Cambra del Palau de Música Catalana, Yaritza, and Eve's Tumor.
Yaritza.
I'm also hearing there's a Caroline.
Like the TikTok Yaritza? Like the girl that got famous from TikTok? Is she gonna be in the album? What?
And Polachek collab, which we will be tuning in for. But this era truly will be one for the books. Critics are already saying this album is coming to save music.
Exactly.
Rosalia.
It's good to know that I wasn't the only one that kind of got the like pure but also a little bit sinister vibe from the album. I don't know, it makes me feel very kind of like uneasy, like the photo shoots. But I think that's kind of like the beauty of art. and she really is like an artist. Like, she's over here like putting out art, like visual art, but then also like musically art. I don't know, I think she's really going to probably album of the year. Like, I don't know, I feel like it's gonna be one of those albums that either you get it and you like it, or you just hate it. So I'm kind of like nervous about that, because I'm not sure if I will like it. That's why I haven't really like purchased any of the vinyls, because I kind of want to really listen to it and then kind of like make my own opinions from it before buying a vinyl. Like, what if I don't even like it and I just like purchase a vinyl that I probably won't be playing anymore? So yeah, that's why I haven't bought any vinyls. But let's look at the vinyls now, actually. Or let's just see like what vinyls she has for this album. Okay, so right now she has a signed vinyl, actually. Let's look at that one. Pre-order $34. That's actually really cheap, especially because of like all the stuff that it comes with. Like, it has a lot of it has a good amount of songs, a lot of songs actually, 18 tracks, and then she has a lot of pictures and then a signed card. How is it still on stock though? Okay, okay, honestly the vinyl's priced very, very well. I think it's pretty cheap for the amount of stuff you're getting, like the songs, 2 discs, and then all the material, plus the signed postcard. But I'm guessing the postcard isn't actually like hand signed. Maybe she signed it and it's like copied, because there's no way this is still up. Because I saw someone talk about this on a TikTok yesterday, but it's not out of stock yet. So I'm pretty sure it's like a copied signed thing. But honestly, if I like this album, I would definitely be buying a vinyl, because that's pretty cheap. And then she has, oh, it's only 2. Okay. Oh, it's the same one. Oh, so it's only 1 vinyl variant. It's a a great disc. I feel like she could have done like a gold marbled. I feel like that would be really cool, or even just like a transparent white for the theme of the album. I'm not sure why she did a gray, but yeah, so far it's only 1 variant, which honestly I kind of like that, because now you don't gotta have to buy all these variants that you don't need. You know, I feel like artists should stop doing that, all the variants. At least don't do more than 5. After 5, that's you're doing too much at that point. But yeah, the vinyls honestly look really good. Like, I would purchase one, but yeah, I feel like I need to listen to the album first before buying a vinyl. I don't like buying vinyls before actually listening to the track, to the project, because like, what if I don't even like it, you know? But yeah, really excited for this album. I really can't wait. Make sure to subscribe to stay up to date for the reaction. The album will be coming out November 7th, so I'm hoping to have the reaction out during that week. Thank you if you guys stayed to the end of the video. Make sure to like this video, subscribe, stay tuned to any new reactions, and also let me know in the comments your thoughts on this new project. What are your guys' predictions, the tracks you're claiming? And also let me know if you guys want me to react to any new artists, any other albums that have been out. And yeah, thank you.